Ladies, gentlemen, hello. It's your host, LA. Welcome to Listen and Everyday. Listen, it's been a while since I've been with you guys, but today I felt the need to share with you guys what I experienced and have been experiencing. It's about those lessons, and today was a really great lesson that I gained, an insight that I gained from a conversation with my coworker. So let's get right into it. Today, I want to talk about what are you highlighting in your life? That's right. What are you highlighting in your moment, in your everyday walk? What are you highlighting? If you think about reading a book or any kind of text, whether it's using an app or PDF file, or even just paperback book, right? You may use some type of highlighter, whether it's, again, online or if it's a physical highlighter. While you're reading, you highlight those key points, those things that you want to resonate, those things that you want to reflect on, those things that you're like, that stands out, that speaks to me, that is something I want to go back to look over again. Even if you think about when you're studying, preparing for a test or preparing for a sermon, you're using a highlighter more than likely, or underlining, right? Either way, you're highlighting some key factors that you believe sticks out and something that you need to remember and you need to go back on. Using that same concept, how are you highlighting moments in your life? How are you highlighting moments in your day? I believe more than likely, most of us, if you're like me, you start to highlight or you magnify those moments and those setbacks, those negative factors, those moments where you've messed up, those failures, those obstacles that you felt you failed, right? Or you feel like you failed. And instead, I want you to take moments to actually assess where you are. Assess that day, assess what is going on in that time. Did you really do that horrible the entire day? Or was there something that you can sit and say, man, I have grown? Yes, maybe I held my tongue back a little longer than I normally hold my tongue back. Maybe I was a little more patient than I normally am. Or maybe I took a step or initiative with communicating or vocalizing how I felt versus, being quiet for the first time. Maybe it didn't go well, but you took that step anyhow. These are moments to say, I have grown, I am growing, I am developing, I am learning, I am changing. These are moments, those matter. These are moments to highlight. Today, I realized that in conversation with a coworker that I must take time to celebrate and appreciate what is. What is going on right now? What is it that I have that I didn't have yesterday or last month or years ago or moments ago, right? Before I got to where I am, what is it that I have? Well, I have the ability to communicate better than I have maybe last week, right? Or maybe, 2 days ago or last month or last year. But it's in this moment that I am saying, I need to highlight this. I need to celebrate this because I've noticed I've smiled more this week than I have previous weeks or previous months or previous days, right? I've smiled more and I've noticed that I haven't cried. That right there is worth celebrating. But that's me. That's from my personal walk, right? But what is it that you find that you can see that is worth celebrating? It's worth appreciating and saying, you know what? I have seen some changes I've made. I may not be where I want to be, but I am not where I used to be. I am not doing everything that I want to do, but I'm not doing everything I used to do. I am doing something that I see is better than what I used to do, right? I see that I've come a little further. I see that I have made or put more effort into what is now, right? So this is what I'm encouraging you to do. Highlight those moments. It is time for you to notate and highlight those moments that's worth celebrating and appreciating. I believe the more you highlight those moments, those factors, those key factors, those important, identifiers, right? Those things that you identify, the changes that you are making, and the progress you're making, and the progress you have made within that moment, within that day. I believe the more you highlight that, the greater opportunity, the better you have to overcome the challenges of those setbacks that try to get you in that zone of, man, I'm still not doing good enough. Oh man, I messed up today. Oh no, I messed up. I made a promise to myself. I made a promise and I said I wouldn't do this and I did it again. I messed up and it wasn't intentional, right? Instead of having those moments and magnifying your failures and magnifying those setbacks and magnifying this and that, try to highlight, find something that you see that you have improved, the areas you've improved in, Again, it may not be 100%, but even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5% is better than 0, okay? And I am encouraging you to find moments to highlight in your day-to-day walk and in your week, your moment, just in the seconds, in the conversations you're having, the interactions you're having. Look at how far you've come. Think about the growth and continue to highlight that. And take a moment to celebrate and appreciate where you are and where you're going. Because the thing is, you may not be there yet, but the thing is you haven't given up and you're still going. I'm proud of you for that, okay? I had to really just get myself to this mentality, this mindset. But I believe truly that it becomes easier as you continue on. So join me on this journey. Highlight those moments. Celebrate and appreciate what is. Don't worry about what is not. Don't magnify what is not. But think about and celebrate what is. All right, that's my word for today. That is a little bit I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. I miss you guys. And again, I'm going to be sharing with you guys as I can. But I am so glad that I am able to share this with you guys because there is so much transition, so much that has been happening. And trust me, I have more and more to come. And it's going to be awesome. So stay tuned. I have not forgotten about you guys. I know, again, it's been a while, but I have not forgotten about you guys. I'm still with you guys, but I am living my life so that I can be able to share these moments with you, share these lessons with you, and be in a place, in a space to be able to share with you guys, okay? So as I'm growing, I'm showing and I'm sharing, okay? But there is more to come. There is more to come. That's all I can say. I love you. I love you. And as I always say, may God continue to bless you. And hopefully you are doing well. Keep shining. Keep smiling. Stay encouraged. Stay up. And remember, highlight those moments. Highlight and celebrate and appreciate what is. Don't worry about what is not or what was. Let's talk about what is. All right. This is your host, LA. LA is signing out. God bless.